Have you ever wondered if you could travel back in time and change the past or jump to the future to see the outcomes of your decisions? This is a question that has captivated the human imagination for centuries, sparking countless debates, theories, and even some iconic works of fiction. Time travel. The very concept evokes a sense of wonder and endless possibilities. What if you could witness the construction of the pyramids, or the signing of the Declaration of Independence? Or perhaps leap ahead and experience the thrill of interstellar travel and advanced civilizations of the future. Our fascination with time travel isn't just limited to these grandiose ideas of changing history or foreseeing the future. It permeates our culture, seeping into the pages of novels, the frames of films, and the code of video games. From H.G. Wells' The Time Machine and the escapades of Doctor Who to the time-bending adventures in Back to the Future, we've explored the concept of time travel from every conceivable angle. And yet, despite its prevalence in our culture, time travel is not without its complexities. It's a concept that, when scrutinized, reveals paradoxes that challenge our understanding of reality. Paradoxes, in essence, are situations that defy logic or reason. Imagine this. You invent a time machine. Excited, you decide to test it by traveling back to a time before the machine was invented. But if the machine didn't exist in that time, how could you have traveled back? This is a simple example of a time travel paradox, and there are many more, each more mind-boggling than the last. Consider a more complex paradox. What if you traveled back in time and prevented your own birth? If you were never born, how could you have existed to travel back in time in the first place? These questions are not just theoretical, they touch on fundamental aspects of existence and reality. One of the most intriguing paradoxes is the Bootstrap Paradox. But what is it exactly? But that, my friends, is a mystery for another scene. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the enigmatic world of time travel. Imagine you're a musician who found a mysterious sheet of music with no known composer. You loved it so much you decided to publish it under your name. Years later, a fan comes to you with the same sheet of music and asks you to sign it. Realizing it's the same sheet you found years ago, you sign it and give it back. You just created a bootstrap paradox. Let's delve deeper into this. Picture yourself in the shoes of this musician. You stumble upon this beautiful, anonymous composition. You're captivated by its melody, its harmony, its rhythm. It's a masterpiece, yet there's no name attached to it. So you do what any passionate musician would do. You share it with the world, claiming it as your own. Now, fast forward a few years. A fan approaches you holding the very same sheet of music. They're oblivious to its original unknown status. To them, it's a piece of art created by you. They ask you to sign it, and without a second thought you do. But here's where it gets interesting. That sheet of music has just completed a full circle. It's back in your hands, the same hands that found it, published it, and now signed it. But hold on a minute. Where did the music come from in the first place? That's the intriguing part of the Bootstrap Paradox. The object or information, in this case the sheet of music, seems to exist without any discernible origin. It's as if it has created itself. You found the music, published it and signed it, but who composed it? The answer, in the context of the Bootstrap Paradox, is mind-boggling. Nobody did, or rather, it composed itself. This is what makes the Bootstrap Paradox such a fascinating concept. It's a loop, a cycle with no clear starting or ending point. The sheet of music exists because you found it and published it, but you only found and published it because it existed. It's a classic chicken and egg situation, but cranked up to 11. This paradox challenges the very principles of cause and effect that we hold dear. In our day-to-day lives, every effect has a cause, every result has an action that led to it. But in the Bootstrap Paradox, cause and effect become intertwined, inseparable. The effect is its own cause. The sheet of music exists because it exists. So you see, the Bootstrap Paradox is a mind-bending concept that challenges our understanding of cause and effect. It forces us to question our perceptions of time, of creation, of existence itself, and while it might seem like a paradoxical puzzle, it's these mind-twisting concepts that push the boundaries of our understanding and keep us exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. Bootstrap Paradox isn't just a concept in theoretical physics. It has influenced various aspects of popular culture, leaving imprints on movies, TV series, and books. Let's dive into one of the most famous examples from the world of cinema. Ever heard of the movie Back to the Future? In this classic, Marty McFly accidentally travels back in time and disrupts his parents' meeting, potentially erasing his existence. The Bootstrap Paradox here is when he plays Johnny B. Goode at the school dance, a song that in his original timeline was written by Chuck Berry. But in this new timeline, a young Barry hears the song over the phone, potentially inspiring him to write it. So, who actually wrote the song? It's a classic Bootstrap Paradox. Switching gears to television, the science fiction series Doctor Who is riddled with bootstrap paradoxes. In the episode Blink, the Doctor and his companion are trapped in the past and communicate with a woman in the future via DVD Easter eggs. The woman transcribes their conversation and gives it to the Doctor before he gets trapped, which he then reads out to her, creating a loop with no clear origin of the information. In literature, Robert Heinlein's short story All You Zombies is a mind-bending example. The protagonist is a time-traveling intersex individual who becomes their own parent. It leaves us wondering, who came first, the parent or the child? In the world of video games, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time presents a bootstrap paradox. Link learns a song from his future self, and then travels back in time to teach it to his younger self. So, where did the song really come from? These examples show how the bootstrap paradox can twist our understanding of time and causality. From movies, TV series, books to video games, the bootstrap paradox challenges our conventional thought processes, playing with the intricacies of time and the concept of cause and effect. You might be wondering, what does the bootstrap paradox mean for us? Well, it's a question that invites us to reevaluate our understanding of time and reality. The bootstrap paradox challenges the linear perception of time that we're so used to. It suggests that time could be circular or even a tangled web, where events are not strictly cause and effect but can influence each other in complex, non-linear ways. This is a radical departure from our everyday experiences and poses a significant challenge to our intuitive understanding of the world. The paradox also raises some fascinating philosophical questions. If an object or information can exist without a clear point of origin, what does that say about creation and existence? Does everything need a creator or a starting point? Or can things simply be, without any clear beginning or end? The bootstrap paradox invites us to consider these profound questions. It also prompts us to think about the nature of free will. If a time traveler is destined to carry out certain actions to ensure the occurrence of events they've already experienced, do they truly have free will? Or are they simply puppets, following a script that's already been written? This is a debate that has raged in philosophy for centuries, and the bootstrap paradox adds an intriguing new dimension to it. Furthermore, the bootstrap paradox has implications for the field of physics. If the paradox is possible, it would mean that our current understanding of physics, particularly the laws of thermodynamics and the conservation of energy, might need to be revised or expanded to accommodate such scenarios. In essence, the bootstrap paradox invites us to reconsider some of our most fundamental assumptions about the world. It urges us to keep an open mind, to question, and to explore. It reminds us that the universe is full of mysteries and that our quest for understanding is never-ending. It's fascinating to ponder the mysteries of time and the bootstrap paradox, isn't it? The bootstrap paradox is indeed a fascinating concept. It challenges our understanding of cause and effect and presents a unique perspective on time travel. We've taken a deep dive into this paradox today, unraveling its complexities and exploring its intriguing implications. We've seen how it defies conventional wisdom, creating a circular relationship where the cause and effect are indistinguishable and codependent. We've also delved into real-life examples that hint at the presence of this paradox in our world. The bootstrap paradox invites us to look beyond the ordinary and question the fundamental principles of our universe. It encourages us to keep exploring, to keep questioning, and to push the boundaries of our knowledge. Science, after all, thrives on curiosity and the thirst for understanding. So let's continue to challenge our perceptions and push the boundaries of what we know to be true. Remember, the journey of understanding begins with a single question. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and who knows? Maybe you'll unravel the mysteries of time itself.